Okay. Just making sure everything's set up properly, and I'll be starting with you guys in a bit. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So, I'm trying to do a little bit of building every day. Maybe like an hour or something. Try and keep things balanced. So yesterday we messed around with a whole pile of FCs, and I think I got two of them might be working again. So that means two tiny builds. And these are not like all my favorite parts, but they're what I have. So if you have things, you might as well use them till they die and then order more parts. But as we go through this, I'll tell you like what I would prefer. So these 1102s are nice, but I kind of prefer the 1002s. So you can get the 1002s from RC and Power, Happy Model, or I think those are the main ones. T-Motor ones don't seem to be that great, or from what I hear, there might be a new version of them. So the first thing that we're going to do, like whenever we're doing anything, we're thinking about the layout and how it's going to be. So I like to have the battery sideways so that when it goes like this, it doesn't shoot backwards and erase or whatever and fall out. So I'm planning to install it like this and put the battery in on this side. Everything was planned from like the distance of the cords, the way it was soldered on. This might seem sketchy for some people, and if you don't do that properly and they touch each other, you're kind of messed up. So you might want to do it more carefully than me, but I'm kind of confident in the way that I do things. So it might take a while for you to get there, but it's all good. So first thing also is that you might want to do this with the motors off the board. I kind of like to do it with them on the board because I'm lazy. If they weren't on the board, I would do it off the board. But the other thing is that you see this? It's going to be going in like this. So these motors, you would kind of want to be installing them. So if they weren't on here, you'd still want to install them upside down so that the cord doesn't have to twist. And then if the cord is too long, you can twist it. And if it's not, you don't have to twist it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to flux everything up. And first thing we got to do is we got to get the motors and see if all the motors work. Because if you get the motors on and the camera and everything, and the motors don't work, then you just wasted time. So all we're doing right now is the motors. So you put flux on everything. If you're new and you've been using water and having problems, start using this stuff. I've used this iron for like 2 years, and even though it looks yucky, it does the job. And it's been great, and it's like a $50 iron. If you use water and a sponge, you're just going to oxidize your tip super fast. Okay, I'm going to put a fan on. Sorry if it makes it sound not as good, but I don't want to breathe in as many chemicals. Okay, let's get such a mess. I'm such a messy boy. Okay, let's make more room. Let's get all this stuff out of the way so I can bring my cancer-sucking vacuum closer. Is that... I guess that's as far as it goes. Move myself a little bit closer to it. Okay. We got the flux on it. So now we're just gonna go with clean. Put some solder and get all these joints looking nice. You want to be careful not to connect them. You want them to look nice. And don't use the don't go over 350. 350 is kind of the perfect temperature for soldering these little guys. And if you're able to do these, you're able to do anything. And I have shaky hands, so... There we go, all nice and clean. Now we're ready. Also check both sides and make sure none of them are like soldered together. Very nice. Hey, BH. Nice to see you again. Back to tedious work. From doing all this stuff, I've become ambidextrous, because it's like... I've learned to use either hand. Yeah. Oh, that is what she said. Oh, man. Yeah. With this stuff, all you gotta do is touch it anyways. But you might not want to try doing this. You might end up burning your frame or your finger. Not everyone has achieved my level of greatness. Oh, man. Oh, my finger! Oh, how's your day going? keep cleaning and re-soldering the tip. Like when you sit it down for a bit, clean it and re-prep it. Having a nice clean system that you repeat over and over again gives you the same results. Nice. I updated my website with the new snakes. Nice. Okay. And with these guys, if you get it wrong, you blow up your board sometimes. Heck, even if you get it right, sometimes it blows up on you. What are you going to be flying? Yeah, I finally, like, updated it and put the new pictures up. Only, like, a year later. So fine. Let's see if it blows up yet. Oh, we're good. You might as well find out if you did it wrong earlier than later. Oh, man. Okay, remember, clean it, re-tip it. You want clean solder on it, not all burnt crap. Oh my god. Yes. Huh. I bloody impressed myself. This is like, ugh. I feel like I have like Tourette's or something with my finger. Sorry, was that insensitive? You know what I mean? Like, look at me, I'm trying to put it on. I can't get it to touch. I did it. And that's how he got canceled. Sorry, guys. That was very insensitive. Yo. Only 2 more. Come on. Let's just cut the tip off. Just a little circumcision to keep it clean. Because that tip looks a little bit dirty. Oh, that's a clean cut. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Yeah, mama! Who likes it? You like it? Okay, everyone. That happened way faster than I thought it would. Let's go over to the computer and see if it's working. Does that sound like a plan? I should also charge up a couple batteries for this. Okay. Just give me 1 sec. I'm going to do some stuff. What am I going to do? I'm going to start charging these little guys. Where's the charger? There it is. Okay. Okay. Take you with me to the computer. Grab my speaker. Grab my tea. Okay. We are now at the station, the fun station. Oh, I guess having the drone would help. Okay. We got to change the setup to this. Okay. Welcome back to the computer. Let's change this music. It's boring. We need something a little bit more exciting. Hey, have you ever listened to Miss Monique? Sounds very good and looks very nice. Also, what you can do is you can use a browser called LibreWolf, and it blocks all the ads. Just don't use it while you're watching me, because I need those ads. That sweet ad money, I need it. Or use this, and then because I helped you so much, just become a Patreon. Yeah. There, you can listen to the same one as me. There you go. Miss Monique, Mimo Podcast 041. Okay. Also, since we're here, we're going to have the drones on my website soon, too. But I just, yeah, whatever. Most of you are American. It doesn't matter. Okay. Here we go. What are you seeing? Are you seeing the Betaflight? Do you see Betaflight, BH? little too exciting there, Miss Monique. Okay. Let's connect. So now you're going to connect your drone to Betaflight. You're going to make sure you have the latest Betaflight and that you flashed it. Here we go. It connected. Yay. The gyro's not found. This is not good. Why is it doing this to me? Okay, let's try doing this again. And let's disconnect my other thing. Okay. Like, do we really need the gyro? Do we really need it? I think that...
Welcome to HTX. Switch warning. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Let's try plugging it into a different plug.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Interesting. Oh, no. Well, let's see if we can spin the motors. Nope. Now we got a gyro. I don't know what is going on, man. Same problem as with the other one. Hmm.
Telemetry lost.
Okay, back to the drawing board. But that's how you do it. That's how you get the motors on. I think this one wasn't spinning. So now we gotta switch that motor and just see if it's the motor, even though I'm almost sure it's not just the motor. Okay. Well, this one now, one of the motors isn't working, so I have never replaced them offsets, but I think I have like a whole pile of them with just like broken offsets on the front left. I'm just quickly attaching this one, not the proper way, because uh, yeah, I'm just putting this one on quickly to see if I can get it to spin this way, but I doubt it. I know, it's bloody. Now, where are my tweezers? There they are. Okay. Just gonna quickly see if it spins.
Telemetry recovered.
Oh my god. They're all spinning.
Telemetry lost.
Okay, they're all spinning. So that means that something is wrong with this motor. But it looks pretty nice. Now I'm just wondering. So now, if I take this off and then solder it underneath, we should be good to go. What's crazy is this red motor came from, yeah, this this motor actually came from a drone that died. This one, it got ran over by a bus. Got ran over by the Toronto TTC. So this drone here, it got crushed. It got ran over by a bus. And that's how I actually really became in love with this frame. Because even though a bus ran over it, it didn't crack. It got smushed. But it didn't crack. Maybe I'll fly it. Maybe it's like, you know those things where it's like they can't be broken? Because like the reverse of a lemon, where everything breaks on it. Okay, baby. Now let's go to the computer and set this up. Yeah, so we installed the motors onto the FC. Before we put the VTX and camera and stuff on it, we're going to go to the computer and we're going to make sure these motors are spinning properly. Okay? It's always back and forth. Back and forth from the building to the program. Back and forth from the building to the programming. Never stops. Okay, so hide this and put this on top. There we go. So, okay, see my little face. Okay. Okay, so what we do next now, you make sure that you have a battery, preferably a fully charged battery. Obviously, I don't have that. And we're going to plug the drone into the computer, and we're going to do our work on the motors tab. Well, actually, the first thing that we might do is we'll let it connect to Betaflight. We're going to disconnect from Betaflight. We're going to make sure it's not connected. You're going to go to Chrome because other browsers might not like it as much. We're going to connect to ESC Configurator. After you hit connect, you're going to plug in your drone. Okay, and now you're going to hit read settings. And it's already on what we want. It's on BlueJay 1896 kilohertz. This is very good. This makes us happy. You bump these all the way. That'll save you from having problems later. And let me just see if I have my music on it. See the music. I have to listen to the music in my things. Okay. Yeah. So here you can pick some music to put on your drone, but I have Top Gun because that's my basically thought of flying drones. I just feel like I'm Top Gun. Okay, so we disconnect from that. That's set up properly. Now we connect to Betaflight. Now we're gonna gently spin our motors. We're gonna make sure we gotta count these motors. We gotta know how many we have to know how many motor poles there are. So I'm going to disconnect the battery for a bit. Now I'm going to disconnect the drone. Okay, so now we're going to count the motors. Don't judge me, okay? Find something like, see, I found a Beta FPV logo, which is on one of them, so I'll start counting from there, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. 12! There's 12. I can count. Okay, so connected. It's connected. Okay, so now we're going to spin the motors and you're going to touch them. You want to be in reversed because, yeah, because you want to be reversed, okay? That's that. You want to make sure that you're... You want to make sure... The camera holder? I'm doing something right now, okay? Just give me a sec. So the drone is pointed forward, so you have your forward motors, and now we're going to check everything out. So we're going to do reorder motors. And now I understand the risks. We start, and now one of the motors should start spinning. Nothing's spinning. What? Okay, well, so let's just see what happens now. Now my bloody motors aren't spinning. Okay. Now reorder motors. This will make sure that your motors are mapped properly. Make sure your drone is pointing forward. I understand. Start. My motors are not spinning. Okay, I'm going to try a different battery. Disconnect. This drone is doing funny things. You know what? Let's close the ESC configurator because maybe it was just talking to that. Let's plug this in. Okay, now let's plug in our motor. Okay. Now let's see if we can do this spinny thing. Okay, so click the motor that's spinning. Mine's spinning here. This one's spinning. This one's spinning. This one's spinning. Very good. So they're all in good order. Save. So they're all spinning. And now, let me just make sure that's 22. Okay. Now we're going to spin all of them. And we're going to make sure that they're all spinning the right way. So, you put your finger You know what? There's something funny happening. Okay, disconnect. You might have to deal with this too, so I know what's going on. For some reason, these pads underneath are not working, and the pads on top are. That is weird. Very weird. But it means that this motor might actually be okay. And that could be good news. So we're going to swap this, see what happens, and continue. Oh, ain't life full of surprises. Okay, so that's the front. Just the tip. Yeah, it's a party, all right. Get out of here. You filthy animal. Move the wires out of the way. Okay. So maybe just one of those pads is yucky. I don't know. It's almost time to go pick up the baby. You've never seen a yucky pad before? One could say that is a blessing. Oh man. Damn it, it's too close. Okay. Let's see if that motor spins. It better. It better. No! Okay. Back to the computer. Back to the computer. Where's the battery? Where's the battery? I can't find the battery. Damn it. Damn it. Where's the battery? We need it. Why would I bring it anywhere? I could have just left it there. Why? I don't understand. Yeah, I found it. It's on the floor. Yay. Okay, moment of truth. Will this bloody thing spin? Okay. And it seemed like everything was going so quickly. Okay. I don't know why we're getting motor D shot 300. I like turtles. If we take bidirectional D shot off, it's weird. Sometimes it reads the gyro, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's very weird. See, no gyro. I'll put the battery in, connect it. Let's just see something. Yeah. No, that's when it's wired connected or not. That's not my settings. So weird. No gyro. Okay. Let's see the other one. If the other one has a gyro. Gyro. Should have wired this one up instead. Okay, this one has a gyro. Damn it. We got a gyro over here. Woo! Okay. Now, do you have a gyro? No gyro. Is there something else connecting to it? Let's try that. Okay, I gotta go pick up my kid. I'll try a little bit when I come back. No, you know what? That's it for today. I gotta do snake stuff. I'll see you on the snake channel. You guys want to hang out on the snake channel? Snake Cake Exotics. Smoochy smoochy.